You're watching Musical Theater MASH.
Once upon a time, there was a maiden, a lad, and a baker, and Joanna Gleason, and a bunch of other people. Cinderella wants to go to the ball.
The King's Festival!
Jack wants to support his family.
You foolish child!
And the baker needs a cow, a cape, some hair, and a slipper to have a baby because a witch cursed his father, and now Joanna Gleason can't get pregnant. Because that makes sense. So, of course, everybody goes into the woods. Cinderella gets a dress from a tree, Jack meets a weird old man who kind of looks like the narrator from the beginning, and Little Red gets eaten by a wolf. Then saved. Granny too. The baker gets the cape, and he and Joanna Gleason trade beans for Jack's cow.
These beans carry magic.
Which his mother promptly discards. Cinderella flees the ball, pursued by the prince, and this guy. Joanna Gleason, distracted by shoes, loses the cow. Jack comes back from the giants in the sky and sings about breasts.
She draws you close to her giant breast.
And the guy who isn't the narrator comes back and mugs the baker.
Give me back the money that is not yours!
The one prince meets the other prince. They compare manhoods and complain.
Agony!
Joanna Gleason hears something about hair.
Let down your hair to me.
Is that you, my prince?
And does her best B. Arthur impression.
Yes!
And the baker gets the cow back. 3 down, 1 to go.
Where did you find it?
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower.
But then Milky White dies. The witch yells at Rapunzel and then gets all locks of love up on her. Cinderella finally loses her shoe on the stairs and gives Joanna Gleason the other one, because why not? The witch brings the cow back to life, they feed it all the stuff, and boom presto, she turns into Annie. I mean Bernadette Peters. Oh, and Jack stole a bunch of stuff, so now he's rich. Oh, and the creepy forest dude died, and he's the baker's father. Cinderella gets married. Everyone's invited, including a pregnant Joanna Gleason.
Thank you for the slipper.
And during intermission, half of the audience leaves because they think the show is over. Act 2. Cinderella is rich, Jack is rich, and Joanna Gleason's bun in the oven is no longer in the oven, leaving just her buns in the oven. 'Cause she's a baker and they make buns. There's a loud crash. We conclude that it's the giant's wife, back for revenge, and go into the woods, because Sondheim decided you haven't heard that chorus enough yet.
Into the woods.
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 To the woods to grandmother's house.
The princes sing a song again because they're funny, and why not? Everybody gets lost, and then the narrator is sacrificed to the giant, because what good is a fourth wall if you can't break it? Jack's mother is bonked in the head. Joanna Gleason has the funniest line in the show.
This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story.
And is squashed. Everybody argues, Bernadette Peters does her best Margaret Hamilton impression, and the baker runs away. It's all okay though, because although dying twice, this guy is still alive and convinces the baker to help the others murder the lady giant in cold blood. Both the living and the dead have learned their lessons, and the remainder of the audience leaves with nightmare-inducing parables to tell their children before bedtime.